Horrible. Absolutely pathetic performance in the second half. I'm gonna just get right into it. Um, the first half was great. Uh, yeah, first half was not bad. Had played well in the first half at least, but the main thing is going into the game, Will Trapp bows out of the lineup due to I assume an injury. Um, so Moises Neyman has to come in for Will Trapp, and we already have a depleted bench due to Copa America, and that just started off the game very not so good. So we start the game already kind of a player down, one being crucial midfielder for us. But regardless, the game starts really well for us. Bongi scores a really good opportunistic goal in a I can't quite remember who shot it off the top of my head, but Bongi bounces on the deflection. Who the goalie saved it. Bongi bounces on it, finishes it up 1-0 on the 29th minute. Great start. And then we hit him on a beautiful counter. Sangbin gets played in from Bongi. Their defense kind of played it back. Bongi was pretty opportunistic on that, but great. We're up 2-0 at this point, cruising in the 38th minute. And we give up a horrible penalty in added time of the first half, which was long in itself, but a horrible foul from DJ Taylor, and we definitely need to be buying a right back this summer. Someone needs to be pushing DJ. He's got no one behind him, and his performances this year have been sub to mid par. Very, very bad, in my opinion. They just haven't been good. A lot of mistakes. I know he doesn't want to be doing this, but we just need someone to push him. Maybe even an improvement. And Evander slots it 45th +8. Irwin can't really do much about a penalty. But actually had some good saves in the first half. But they had a couple injuries, had to make a sub in the 45th or at halftime. Our friend Eric Miller came on, ex-Loon. But we simply just did not have the depth. The second half, we just ran dry. We needed the sub in the 75th, 80th minute, and we didn't make one until the 92nd minute plus with Roy O'Driscoll coming on from Bongi. Honestly, that substitution should have been 10 minutes earlier. I know maybe we're trying to go for it. I would have taken a point due to the circumstances of the game again, and this keeps happening. But we were absorbing so much pressure. They just had chance after chance. It was a miracle that they didn't have a goal by then, but yeah, it needed to be way earlier, like 70. But they end up scoring early on, 73rd minute to tie it. But at that point, we needed to make a substitution in the 80th minute. But 89th minute, they had a rightfully disallowed goal, handball, but we just needed to make that Roy O'Driscoll sub about 10 minutes earlier, probably. I know it would have been his debut, but I mean, we just honestly just needed fresh legs in the midfield. The midfield has run ragged. We weren't going upfield much. It just needed to happen sooner. I'm going to pin that on Ramsey completely. Poor management in that part, in my opinion. But, it's just the way it happened, I guess, because right as we were making the sub or right before Rodriguez scores, just some horrible defending that last 30 minutes to 20 minutes after they got that first goal, which honestly, even before that, we just did not have the legs for that game. We had literally no bench. After that sub that we had to make with Will, Nyman coming on. Yeah. Yeah, just it was just such a poor performance. Sorry. They score in the 92nd minute. They also make a sub after that. We made a sub in the 95th. Just Abayo Smith comes on because DJ Taylor comes off. We needed to make a sub. It's late, so I'm just going to get into the player ratings. 1 second. Sorry, guys. Dog woke up from her nap, so she wanted to go out, see what the commotion was about. But I'll get into the player ratings because it's late. Going to wrap it up. Irwin, 5 out of 10. He just really seems shaky at the back. I just don't have a whole lot of confidence. He made a couple good saves, so actually I'll give him a 6. But we just gotta hope Canada loses in the first round knockouts or something because we need our players back. But hope they do well. Padelford, I didn't think he had a very good game. His first game back. I'm gonna give him a 6 out of 10. I thought he was, but at 5. I thought he had a very poor game actually towards the end, but at the end he was gassed. I'm gonna give him a 6. Sorry. Tapias, 6. Boxall, a 5 or a 6. DJ Taylor, a 4. Caden Clark, a 6. Thought he played pretty well. Yeah, 6. But I mean, yeah, 6. Robin Lod, a 6. Moises Nyman, 5. Joseph Rosales, a 6. Sanbin, Sanbing. Probably gonna give him a 8. Yeah, an 8. Boggy, a 9. My man of the match, Boggy. Just needed to stay on a little bit more. Definitely should have stayed on for that offsides goal that we scored. It's just overall, Royal just gives a 6 for his debut. Just, give him a 6. Jordan Abayo Smith, can't really give him a rating of 6. I guess just ran around a bit, did all right for the minute he was on. Just overall, just a very bad performance towards the end of the game where we should be walking away with 1 point. Horrible performance at the end. Mismanagement, and that's due to not having a bench. I understand that, but I don't understand why Valentin couldn't have came on and helped out at right back or left back. Padelford was gassed. Royal Driscoll could have came on a little sooner, like I said. Yeah. We're just in a really tough situation where, even if we did sign new players like we can't use them quite yet due to the window not being open. I understand that, but we need players in because Copa America, we might not be getting all of our players back quite yet. Even at that, that's only 4 players. We have a lot of injuries. The squad depth I don't think is there. We need to spend some of the money. We sold Arriaga to a Serbian club for 500,000 plus add-ons. Victor Eriksson just left the club back to Sweden. Don't know how much that fee was. At least we'll have that midfielder, the English guy guy, Samuel. We'll be able to use him when the window opens. That's a plus, but yeah, we just need Canada to get out, and yeah, just a horrible performance. Would have been nice to get a point on the road there, but we have a home game real quick on Wednesday, so we better turn around and get 3 points and be singing Wonderwall because we're dropping down the table fast, just like last year after our good start. So just can't happen like this. We need to continue the good start that we had, and now we're in a slump, and it doesn't look like we're close to turning around. And poor mismanagement from Ramsey today too. Towards the end of the game, just lost us the game, in my opinion. With also with the lack of legs and mismanagement. We didn't really bring in any players this offseason. I thought that have helped us too much. Not that we have already had or maybe drafted. So, yeah, just been some poor player recruitment. So, I mean, spending money on some players that don't look very good and stuff, it's just very poor. So, as always, come on, you lose. Hopefully next game's a little bit brighter. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, and come on, you lose.